Hello everyone, welcome to Bee's Cocina. Let me just mute this TV. Welcome to my cocina. This is my kitchen. It's a mess now because I'm cleaning my refrigerator and doing so much, but it's time to do dinners for my girls. So you know how that goes. Dinner takes priority. So anyway, today we are doing chicken parm, and I do it like the traditional Dominican style. I put everything that I can, my own twist on chicken parm. I season my meat. If you have seen my videos, you know how to see. I season. I use my sofrito, my adobo goja, my pepper, onion, garlic powders, and I use my my pink Himalaya sea salt. Pink salt from Costco. So you already know that, so that shouldn't be a nothing new to you. But here we go. I already seasoned my meat literally 2 days ago, so it's already, my meat is already seasoned in a Ziploc bag, and it's been waiting, and it's already very seasoned. I know that the Italians normally, the Italian way, I love Italian food, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you guys don't do it good. You do an amazing job, but I always like to twist my my recipes to a Dominican style. So let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, first, what I do is, I already seasoned my meat. It's already seasoned. Next, I'm going to get my my breadcrumb Italian style. You know, this is the Progresso one. You can get whatever seasoning you like. It's up to you. But breadcrumb, or you can make it yourself at home. I am not gonna make it at home because I am in a crunch time. So forgive me, but that's not gonna happen. But what I do is I actually put a little bit of all-purpose flour in my so I put like, maybe I would say like a little bit, just a little bit of it, and then I put breadcrumb. Hold on, you guys need to see this. Let's see. And then I put breadcrumb. Sorry. And then I put breadcrumb mixed together. I'm gonna mix them together. And of course, when you're frying your chicken, you know, sometimes the chicken, all the seasoning comes off. So you also have to season your breadcrumb and your flour. And I do them both together. You know why? Because it's one less dish that I have to dirty, and on top of that, it makes life so much easier. So I'm mixing both of them together, and I'm just putting like a little bit of flour. It's not too much. Maybe I pick like one. What did I pick? Two. I just pick like maybe it could be 1/8 of flour that you put in there. It doesn't have to be too much, depending on how much you're doing, or you could put 1/3 if you want to. It's up to you. That's what you want to do. Let's just keep on going. And of course, you're gonna season it. I'm going to season it with my pink Himalayan sea salt. If I can find the other one, that I don't have to use this one, but I guess I'm gonna have to use my big one. You know, when you're looking for stuff, you never find it when you need it. So just put a pinch of the sea salt in there, and let's do salt and pepper. Where's my salt and pepper? I'm trying to find it, but oh, there it is. Okay, salt and pepper. And then you're gonna get some onion, garlic, and onion powder, because you know I put garlic and onion powder in everything I do. So here we go. This is garlic. Okay, actually this is onion, not garlic, but it seemed to be a little dry. I guess we're gonna have to just move it around. Yeah, sometimes sometimes onion tend to dry up a little bit. I don't know why, but it's not expired. It's good. It's still good. So just put it in there, and it's onion powder, and I got it at the dollar store. You can just go to the dollar store and get it. There it is, onion. And I got graduated California garlic. When I used to live in California, so I used to live in San Diego, so I still have a bunch of it. That's how much is left. And I'm gonna put it in there. There you go. A little bit goes a long way. Pepper, ground pepper. This one is also from Costco. I pick up most of my stuff from Costco because Costco have a very good selection and they're very affordable, so why not? What else do we do? Okay, well, I also like to put a little bit of adobo in it. So let's go look for that adobo. It's almost like you're seasoning a meat. That's how I do it. Except mine is a sofrito because, you know, it's a powder version. But you put a little bit of it. And this is already done. And that is how it's going to be. Okay, so you're moving everything around, making sure that everything, the flour, the breadcrumb, and the seasoning are mixed together. Next, what are we gonna do? Okay, so this is how they look already mixed together and everything, okay? And I can't move this camera too much, so there you go. That's how I look. Okay, so next we are going to do our eggs. And what I do is I do 1 or 2 eggs, depending on how much, let me get 1 or 2 eggs, depending on how much you actually need. I mean, I did like at least 3 breasts, and I cut them in half, and then I just, you know, grind them down a little bit just for them to be thin enough so they can all cook evenly. So that's what you need to know. You can also go to your butcher or whoever, where you go, and get your meat and get the thin layers of breasts, chicken breasts, and that will actually get you where you have to go. And I am going to do 3 eggs because I think I have a lot. So let's see how that goes. And of course, you know, when something eggshell falls on the side of it, just use the same eggshell to take it out. It's gonna be easier for you to do that. So that's what I do. Now we're gonna move these eggs, and I can actually put it in my Cuisinart little thing here if I want to. You know what? I am going to do that. So this is my Cuisinart little blender thing, and you can put the eggs and blend them together. And let's do that. And I'm going to blend them together, and I'm just going to do this. And you're gonna get the most soft eggs. There you go. You can add a little bit of milk if you want to. It's up to you to do. So there's my eggs already beaten up already, and I don't have to do too much. As you can see, there's things in your kitchen that's gonna make your job easier, and you know, why not use them? The KitchenAid little mixer is amazing, and it chops onions and chops garlic, and it chops things. Even though guacamole on it, I would definitely recommend it. It has saved my life in a lot of times, especially because I do my girls spinach and I chop them. So with this thing, I just put this inside of it, and I blend it together, and I just get tiny chops spinach, and they eat it with their scrambled eggs. So that's how I make them eat the scrambled egg, and I love them. I love them because, you know what, even I have learned to appreciate a spinach too. So this is what we have. I have my eggs already done. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of milk because I'm gonna need more than that to get more. Let's put a little bit of milk and mix it together, because I'm gonna be honest, I do have a lot of chicken in here, and I do want them to get that flavor that they need to. You can also put a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt in you. Finally found my other one. You can put a little bit of salt in your eggs. It's good to season everything, you know. You season your salt, you season everything. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt. That's good. I love this kind of salt because I have to say it's more healthy for you. And on top of that, when I eat outside, I notice how much salt they put, because the salt content is so high that I feel like it's very salty. I guess, you know, changing the routine of having salt, pink Himalayan salt, is less than actually the real salt out there. So yeah, this is how it looks. And don't pay attention to my kitchen because it's a mess in here. Like I said, I was cleaning, but here's how it looks. My bread with my powder, my all-purpose flour, which I put a little bit of it in there. I put salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and I put pepper, grind pepper, and and then my eggs, you already know everything that it is. Look, there it is, eggs ready. And I'm gonna show you what we need to do, because this is gonna be a mess. Just don't pay attention to my kitchen because it's a mess in here. So I'm just going to show you how this goes. Okay, so basically this is what we have here. We have, I'm gonna wash my hands because I've been moving around a lot. Grab your chicken. It's already seasoned and it's already in your thing. I want to put my chicken in the oven at least around 4 o'clock, because my girls are coming home around 4:30, and you know, all we need to do is cook the chicken for 20 more minutes, and that should be. I'm putting it in what I'm doing, because that's what you need to do. You need to see what I'm doing so you can do it at home too. Okay, so let me put this on. I'm putting a skillet on, and I'm gonna get olive oil as soon as I found it. Okay, I got my Rachel Ray little stir of olive oil, and it's gonna go into the pan. And you're gonna put, I put a little bit of, they said like 3 or 4 spoons, but I actually just put maybe 4 or 5 teaspoons of olive oil, because I really want my and this is the olive oil that I use. Obviously it needs, I get it at Costco too. I think it's like $20 at Costco, but it lasts me a long time. And I use another Costco brand. This is what I use for frying stuff. And that one, I think it's like $20 for 2 of them. So this is what I use for frying, but it lasts me up to, like, I would say 2 or 3 months. I bought it like a long time ago. So there it goes. Let's put a little bit more oil in here, and just enough to fill the bottom of the pan. And I will fill it up later. Where's that top? Because I've been losing my tops these days, so we don't want to do that. So I will fill up my olive oil, my Rachel Ray olive oil stirred, because you know this comes very handy. Okay, so this is what we do. We wait for that oil to get nice and toasty. But what I recommend is that you do is it basically needs to start getting your stuff ready. What do we have here? Okay. We're gonna get our chicken ready. Hi, my love. Welcome home. I'll be with you in a minute. So I actually this is what you got. You I washed my hands, didn't I? I think I did, but I'm gonna wash them again. Wash my hands. I washed the car too today. Okay, so here we go. That oil is gonna get all nice and toasty. Okay, now you can either get a fork and start grabbing your chicken from your seasoned chicken. And here we go. From your Ziploc bag. And so you can see, oh, this has such a wonderful smell. This is how my chicken should look. And first what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in that batter of egg. And then you're gonna just put it in there. And then you're gonna go to your mixture of breadcrumb, flour, and make sure that everything is coated in there. And you're gonna coat everything. And if you have to turn it again, just turn it again. Just make sure that everything is coated. And everything should be coated. Even the side, I even coated the side. So you can see side, and it's just a preference. It's up to you guys, but this is how it should look. It looks like that. And I think I'm missing a part here, right here. So I'm gonna turn it, and I'm gonna try to get that part mixed in there. And because you didn't pat it dry, it's gonna get a lot of stuff in there. So just keep that in mind. But you're gonna try to take off the excessive, you know, anything that's excessive in there. And then this is how it should look. It's gonna look all nice and beautiful, and it's gonna be great. And now we're gonna put it in that pan. Let's try to see if we can do this. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm gonna put it in the pan. And that is how it's going to be. And you're gonna lower the heat because I put it high, so that is how it's gonna look. And you want that breast chicken to actually get all that color, beautiful color. That's why you're putting breadcrumb on it, and that's why you're doing all that. So you want to be able to do that. And you will probably do it for 2 minutes, and then you will continue on with the next one. I mean, I could probably put 2 in there, but I'm gonna put 1 at a time. So let's see how that goes. Another chicken. It goes into the batter. There you go. And there we go. And let's go into those breadcrumb mixture again. And just make sure that everything is coated. You want to. And what I do is, if I have any left, if I feel that I'm done too much, what I do is I coat them like that with the breadcrumb and everything, and then I put it in the freezer, and I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I take it out as I need it. You know, if you need to do a chicken parm real fast, guess what? It takes you a couple minutes to do. Or you can also do it in the air fryer too. That is up to you. I'm not doing it in the air fryer because I don't know how they're gonna turn out in the air fryer. They might turn out great, but I always fry them like traditional way. So I just don't want to overdo it. But that's your preference. So then here we go. Another fillet is going in. And that one is going in. And I already turned the other one because, you know, it's been more than 2 minutes. So that's the other one already turned. And you want that little crust on it. You want that gorgeous color. And try not to leave it too much. But it's fine because you're going to put the marinara sauce on top, and you're going to put your cheeses and stuff, and everything is going to be fine. Everything is just going to come together and make that perfect chicken parm. Let's continue because this is what it's all about. Okay, let's go into the batter. And here we go again. We try to take as much liquids as possible out of it, and then we go to the breadcrumb. And we want to make sure that all the bread is consumed. Okay, make sure this is chicken because it should be turned. Okay, that looks perfect, that color. Okay, now that one turns out to be a little bit more to my taste of color, and I'm going to show you as soon as I'm done coating this part here, because I'm going to put it in as soon as it is. Okay, let's try to coat it as much as I can. We want all that breadcrumb, all those yummy stuff to be in there. And then take off the adhesive, and I'm going to show you how the other one looks so you guys can see. That's how it looks. That's more to my taste. That one probably because it was so hot, but don't worry. That flavor and those colors are gonna give that chicken parm regardless the taste that you need. So now I think I'm gonna take that other one that I have over there, and what I do is I have my plate here, right? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put a paper towel and then go get that one over there, and for that I'm gonna need another fork because you know, when you take it out. And don't worry how your chicken looks, because keep in mind your chicken will be cooking in the oven for maybe 20 minutes extra. So just don't stress about, just cook it for 2 minutes at a time each side, and that should be more than enough time for you to take it out and for your chicken to look just like this. This is how it's going to look, a little golden, and that is the perfect combination that you want to do. Now let's go put the other one in there and drip off this adhesive. Okay, now let's put this in here, and let's do another one because we definitely have enough room for another one patty in there. Okay, so as you can see, it seems like big chunks of chicken, but you know what? They're great, especially if you're doing chicken parm. You don't want to do a little pieces. And I have to say, we went to Costco, and Costco had breast chicken, and they had it a pretty decent price. So we got like maybe 4 packs of them. I want to say 6 packs of them, and you know, we have our own deep freezer that we just store there and take it as we need it, and that's precisely what I did. So I took 3 of them. 2 I took it for my chicken parm, and then I actually prepare the other one for when we want to do like soup or something, you know, because winter's coming here. You might want to do like a little soup one of these days, and you know, soup are going to make everyone feel comfortable. And that's precisely what I'm going to do. But I cut them in little chunks, pieces. And you know, sometimes I like to do different things with my girls because they're so picky that you want to be able to variate and add some vegetable and you know, all the stuff that you need. So here goes the other one, and there you go. I'm gonna show you how deep the oil is, so you guys can see. So that's the second one, the third one that I put in there, and that's just baking there as it should be. Okay, well, I am going to continue doing this, and then as I'm done, I would try to merge the documents, and you guys can see the end result and how the chicken parm turned out to be. Of course, you know, you have to put your marinara sauce and on top, and then you put your cheese. I put mozzarella, or you can put any cheese that you want to. It's up to you to do that. But I still have more time, and I'll see you in a little bit when I show you how it came out. Okay? Okay, so here it is. me trying to do the continuation of this video. Is going to be a little bit of sauce on the bottom of the pan. A little bit of sauce. And I liquefy my sauce because, you know, my daughter Genesis doesn't like to feel the tomatoes and stuff, but we need all tomatoes, and I'm gonna see. This is my first time doing it for her to see if maybe she likes it like that, but I don't know if we're gonna like it like that because I really like to taste my tomatoes, but sometimes you have to sacrifice. And of course, you're gonna grab one of the chicken and you're gonna put it right on there. Another chicken, and you're gonna put it right there. And you're gonna grab another chicken and you're gonna put it right there. And it might feel like a little tight, but just do it. Okay. And then you want to put another chicken and put it right there. And of course I have too many chickens, so this thing is only gonna take like maybe if I put the little ones pieces, it might take 5. Let me see. 5 pieces, because, you know, I have this gorgeous Temptation Tupperware that I use, which I should put the oven on too. Let's see. We'll put the oven at 375. Big 375, because it's gonna take 10 minutes to heat up the oven, so we're gonna need all the time that we can. And of course you're gonna use your hand. I mean, you wash your hands, you should be fine. Let me take this little piece out of here and put a bigger one in there, because that little piece I'm gonna need another Tupperware. And of course you're gonna put on top whatever mozzarella cheese you like. I like mozzarella, you know, I'll show you which one, so this way you guys can see. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we have the Kraft natural cheese mozzarella, so that's the one that I normally use, so that's the one that I'm gonna go with. So we're gonna put cheese on top, and we're gonna put a lot of cheese. And I wish I can show you guys without moving my camera and canceling my video. That's what happened last time, and this is how it's gonna look. A little bit of sauce on top, then you fry chicken on top, and that's how it goes. And then you put your mozzarella on top of it, and you just put as much as you want. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to put sauce on top. Of course I forgot. But you know what? It happens. You forget stuff. So we're gonna take the mozzarella from the top portion of it. It's okay. This is all gonna go together, so it's okay. Now you're gonna put a little bit of sauce on top. Just put a little bit of sauce on top. On top. Oops, I overdid it there. I hope I'm not overdoing it with the sauce because it's so liquidy. I'm trying for the first time liquefying the sauce in the blender, so my daughter Genesis doesn't feel all the so she doesn't feel all the tomatoes, because she's a little picky about that way. If she feels the tomatoes, she's not gonna have it. So I am not going to. I want her to have the tomatoes, so if I liquefy it, maybe she'll have it. Okay, hopefully this is my first time doing it, but this is how it should look. It's gonna look like that. And the good thing about Temptation Tupperware is that, I mean, the porcelain, I think it's porcelain, that nothing stick to it, and that's always a plus, because you want things that are not gonna stick, and that, you know, especially when you're doing cheese and melt it. I'm gonna tilt this one a little bit and tilt that one a little bit, and then just for it to fit properly in there. But I still have 4 more pieces that I have to arrange. Let me see what I have that I can fix it. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay, so this one have like a little Tupperware that you can put on top. I mean, you can put on the bottom of it, but you can also put it in the oven too. So I'm gonna use this too. Let's wash it. Let's wash that and dry it. as you can see, Temptation. I got this as today's special, and it had the almost like the lasagna style one. Then you have this like that you serve, you know, you can serve this, and it have like different colors. You see, that is so gorgeous, and you can put it in the oven, so up to 500. So this is how it goes. I'm gonna put it on top of it. I know it's not gonna be a problem, and I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce on top, and a little bit of sauce, and then just okay. I think I should move that one on the bottom just because it's gonna be a little bit too much, but we'll move it away, out of the way. And here we go. And we're gonna spread that. Oops. Oh yeah, I got sauce in my top. I'm gonna have to put it in the washer. Okay, well, that's how it happens when you're cooking. Sauce goes everywhere, and that's what life is all about. So basically, what you're going to do is just do the same process. Do the salsa, spread the salsa on the dish, right? Pretty simple. Spread it on the dish. Then you're gonna put those chicken patties that you fry on top, and on top, and on top. And I have to say, I am loving this Temptation Tupperware. And then of course you have all that greasy stuff from your olive oil that your towel, you know, pretty much grab, you know. And now you just have to, you can just wipe it off a little bit and throw it in the garbage. So that's what we're gonna do next. But here we go. And we're gonna put a little bit of salsa on top of it too. And let's do this, salsa. And that's how it's going to look, like this. Let me put it on. And because I put it on, you guys can see salsa, salsa, and a little bit of salsa. And if you want to know what salsa I use, it's pretty simple. I buy the one at Costco, and I'm gonna show you. Sorry if I was blocking you guys. I didn't see it. Where is that salsa? I buy the Rios salsa. It's a marinara sauce, and it comes in 2-pack at Costco. I was lucky enough to get it on sale for $8. 2-pack for $8. That means that you pay $4 for it. So when you're able to get it on sale, it's amazing. I mean, not always I get them on sale, but I got like 5 packs of 2 just because I didn't want to have to buy and spend more money if I didn't have to. So I can buy up to 5 and, you know, just leave it in my pantry and use it as I need it. I think I only have 2 more left from that batch, but it's okay because I know that I am going to use it, and you know, at least once a week we have pasta in my house. Once a week you either have meatballs, or we do chicken parm, or we do lasagna. So at least some kind of pasta during the week we do. So that's, and I already did that for you guys. But this is the chicken parm with Dominican twist. A little twisted out there. And now did I use all the cheese from the other one? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to open this one because I don't know where it is, the other one. Oh, I do have a little bit more left. Okay, I see, I found it. Okay, so here we go. This is how it looks. There we go. It looks like that. And next we're going to put the cheese on top. And once I put the cheese on top, I'll show you how it looks. Let's do that cheese. And just, you know, with this you need to put a lot of cheese on it. You want that portion cheese to have, you know, the cheese to be melting all over. That, you know, kids love cheese, so why not put too much cheese? And my husband loves chicken parm, so I do it for him, I do it for my kids, I do it for all of us, because the reality is it tastes very good. So why not? So you're gonna use a lot of cheese, so just be prepared for it. We use a lot of cheese in our house. We use it with some pitas. We use it with tortillas. You know, I tell the girls that it's like they call little pitas, and what we get is, let me see if I have it in front of me. Where are they? We buy the big chunk of let me show you. Okay, we buy these, the Guerrero, and then we just cut them in triangles for them. And this one tortillas, and you know, and basically we buy the 100 patch, and we put it in the refrigerator, and we use it as we need it to. But the girls love it because, you know, what I do is I actually do it in a pan, put a little bit of oil, fry them for a little bit, and then I put cheese in the middle, and then I turn them into almost like one of them. I turn them like almost like this way, like that, and then I cut them with scissors in triangles for them, and they love it. If they can have it all day, they'll have it. So maybe one of this day I'll do it for you guys, and you can see it's a simple, less than 5 minutes. It could be lunch, it could be dinner, but that's it. And then what? This is what we have. This is a chicken parm already ready. I'm just waiting for the oven to tell me that it's ready for me to put them in. And you put it at 375 for 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, and that is it. That is dinner right there. And then you pair it with your favorite pasta. I don't know what pasta I'm gonna pair it with. I can do the penne, which I know Eva will love. I can do a spaghetti, which who doesn't love a spaghetti? And I normally pair it with this kind of pasta. Let me show you. I have the Garden Delight veggies that I buy. They are like tricolor penne rigatone. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this is enriched in carrots, tomato, and spinach pasta. I don't know how much is true that I have spinach and all those things. I don't see that, but I hope that what I'm reading is. But this is from the Rossoni and pasta. And then what I do is I just, you know, just pretty much just do any pasta that you want, and then you pair it with your chicken parm. And who is not gonna like this? This is gonna be like a simple dinner. Well, not simple, because it does take a lot of time. It's a time consuming. I recommend you season your meat like 2 days before, so you know that meat is tender, it's seasoning, and all those seasoning goes right through it. So okay, well, I'm gonna add this part, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can record the end and show you guys the end result with the pasta and just how beautiful everything is going to be. I'll see you in a little bit. Hello everyone, this is the end result. This is my chicken parmesan in Dominican style, and then I'm pairing it with the penne, and you know, this is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the end result, and the wonderful chicken parm with that wonderful cheese on top. And you guys see the end result. It might look a little burnt, but believe me, it's pretty good. It's just next time maybe put 350 on your oven, just to make sure that, you know, that cheese melted properly. But 375 I think is a pretty good. I like my chicken very crunchy. So well, this is the end result. I'll see you next time on Bee's Cocina, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time on Bee's Cocina.